So I'm just preparing my evening meal. I've got a Weight Watchers class tonight and I like to prepare my food in advance, and when my husband comes back he pops it into the oven and finishes off when I get home. So in the pan here I've got onions softening on a low heat, and I've prepared an apple and it's soaking in, actually 2 eating apples, in lemon juice so it doesn't go brown. I'm going to chop those up small as well in a moment and add them to the onions. So tonight I'm making a sort of an apple herb stuffed pork steak. So watch this space. So I've just crushed over some dried herbs. I do prefer fresh, but I haven't got any. But if you do kind of rub them a little bit, it does release the flavours a little bit better. So 2 teaspoons of thyme and 2 teaspoons of sage, teaspoon or 2 of parsley, and a big dollop of coarse ground pepper. So I did put a splash of water in as well, and those are softening lovely. So I'm just going to add the apple into there and cook a little bit further. Okay, so there it is, simmering very slowly away. I don't have any fresh garlic. I seem to be out of everything today. So I've added 2 teaspoons of garlic powder in there. And that's just going to warm through. I don't want it to brown or burn. That's why it's on a low heat. Just want it to soften. Now let that sit in there for a few minutes. And then I'll start preparing the pork steaks. So the apple is cooked and I put it into a dish. The apple and onion, sorry, is cooked and it's cooled. Okay, so I've got a pork steak which you can see I've trimmed all the extra fat off it and I've bashed it thin, and so this is what it started off like, and those are from my husband. He's having the same as me today. So I've used 1 Baby Bell Light and I'm going to split that between the both of us. So 1 Baby Bell Light is 1 point. You can either count the 1 point and round it up or not worry about it, it's up to you. So the pork steaks bashed thin, a little bit of the Baby Bell Light in, and I've just seasoned it with some garlic and chilli salt. Just going to start adding in the apple. Okay. Okay, so I need to put the camera down because I want to roll that together now. Okay, so I'm making a glaze. It's 2 teaspoons of Dijon lemon juice, splash of cider vinegar, and a teaspoon of Sweet Freedom, the original, to sweeten it. Give it a stir. Ooh. That'll do. I'm just going to put that over my pork steak and give it a rub in. Looks lovely. Beautiful sauce. Marinade the whole pork steak. Now the Sweet Freedom is 2 points for a teaspoon. So if you consider I'm only having half of it, and I've used half a Baby Bell Light, so it's 1 point really, isn't it, for the stuff I've used in it. So there's mine. That will take about 25 minutes to cook later this evening. I'll leave that for my husband to cook for me when I get home, and that will go in the fridge until he returns home later. Okay, so that's looking really, really good. Just lift it up. It's held the shape beautifully. When I cut that in half, it's going to be full of juicy apple. And I can't wait to eat it. Now, if you look in the pan just over the back there, I've mixed together here some mustard, white wine vinegar, lemon juice and garlic, and I've cooked it off on a high heat. I don't want to overcook the asparagus, and that's going on my plate here with the yummy pork steak. Can you hear that dog? Crikey. Just wait there a second on the plate and I'll get out my side for you. out the oven. Oh. So this is a bit of a butternut squash. I've cooked, going to be baking in the oven, and here it is. Just about to dish it up. So there's my yummy dinner, and in the microwave I've got some steamed veg. I'll just get those out and just leave you there on the plate. Won't be a second. I'm quite lazy with the vegetables. But that's how I roll sometimes. It's a busy day. A bit of broccoli and cauliflower on the plate there. Oh, that's hot. And there she is. 2 points for the cheese and the mustard. Beautiful, no count, yummy apple and sage stuffed pork steak.